A huge crowd here today at Narayani Stadium, and a lot of them will be supporting this team here, Parsa 11. A little bit earlier, we had the coin toss. Let's go and see how it turned out with Karen.
Welcome to the final toss.
Well, we've had a little issue with bringing you that coin toss, but we can tell you the result. And it's that Police Club did win the toss, and they've elected to bat first. So Parsa 11 will be taking field. They've turned out in droves all through this tournament, the local crowds, and this is the biggest crowd yet. The earlier match was a playoff for third between Army and Wonders Club Noida. It was an exciting 7-over match apiece, and Nepal Army won that one. It was a thriller. They got there with 3 balls remaining. So if there was anything like the excitement of that earlier match, we are in for a treat. Parsa 11, they squeaked into the top 4, courtesy of their net run rate, and then caused a bit of an upset. Well, actually, it was a huge upset, defeating the Army side, which was undefeated until that point in the tournament. So they made it through to the final. But there's one more hurdle, and that is the Nepal Police Club.
Crowd coming in big number to support the Stars. And Dilip Nath and Sunil Dhabla, the regular opener, is in the middle. And Anil Saha is ready to bowl the first over. Parsa 11 managed to make the place in final, beating Nepal Army Club by 31 runs in the first semi-final. And Nepal Police Club defeated Wonders Club Noida by 4 runs margin to reach in this grand finale. Though we're all set to go for the final of Pro Club Championship 2023.
A real buzz around the ground. It is a cold day here in Birgunj, much colder than it has been throughout the tournament. But there were still kids here playing cricket around the outside of the boundary from very early this morning. So it's only swelled in numbers since then. Right behind defined this tournament. Here we go. First ball, and it's going to go all the way. Off the mark with a 6. What a start that is for Police. What a start for Dilip.
6 to start the innings. And Dilip Nath starts with a boundary. It's a good comeback by Anil. So Anil have been impressive in this tournament. It already taken 5 wickets in this tournament. Anil, I've not seen him bowling in the previous domestic tournaments. This is the first time he has been used. He used to keep wicket, basically. So he has been successful in his bowling. Takes a single.
Yeah, it was one of the more interesting storylines in this tournament. He was keeping wicket, and then all of a sudden he handed the gloves away and came into the bowling attack, opening the bowling. Has a knack for taking early wickets. He won't have liked being dispatched over the boundary rope first ball.
Even he kept wicket after taking 2 wickets against Army.
Nicely fenced away. I'll just get the single. That's the definition of a true all-rounder, isn't it? You bat, you bowl, and you keep in the same game. I don't actually know if I've ever seen that happen before.
This is very rare, yeah. I've not seen this happening in Nepal domestic cricket.
I don't think I've seen it in any cricket.
And I won't be surprised if he finishes this spell. He will be there keeping the wicket after finishing his spell. He did that against Army.
Up and underneath this one. He's got it again, and it's another boundary ball. So, terrific start by Dilip. He's aggressive early. Fly to by 4. And there's some punishment here for Anil Shah. Glorious shot. Only just bounced inside the rope.
A single to end the first over. 12 runs from the first over of Anil Shah. It's 12 for none, 13 for none after the first over, Nepal Police Club.
नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
In the bowling from the other end.
Single to start the over. A little fumble there at the non-strike end, Dilip Nath. And left and right hand combination for Nepal Police Club.
13 runs coming off the first over. I wonder if Police got a bit of inspiration from that 7 over aside match we saw earlier, because all of a sudden, when runs have been difficult to come by and it's been hard to get yourself in on this pitch, but they have decided to be aggressive from the start. So maybe they saw that earlier game and thought, hang on a second, what have we been doing all this time? Just go big.
This is what the crowd wanted. Talking about Dilip, he was the first man to score half century, first batsman to score the half century in this tournament, but he has not been that consistent. Even if you talk about Sunil Damala, he has scored a couple of good innings of 30 odd runs, but he has not been consistent in his batting. So nicely played for a single.
It's very cold out here and it has been very wet this morning, which was why the first match was cut short. And it's a very wet outfield. No sun around today, so it has been very damp. And bowlers have struggled to keep the ball wet. It's been a little bit hard to control for them.
Appeal. I think the ball was pitching outside the leg stump.
Well, you can hear the crowd. The whole crowd appealed then. And that's why. All huddled in there. Rugged up for warmth. Yeah, definitely looked like it might have pitched outside the leg stump. There's no doubt who this huge crowd is supporting today. In the air. It's going to clear the fielders, and it's racing away to the boundary for 4.
Let's fly the Y4 for Dilip Nath. Has cleared his intention in this innings. Making full use of the power play. Ball was in the air for a while, but lands in no man's land. There was no any fielder to stop that, and he gets a boundary. Third boundary for Dilip Nath, second 4 and a 6. Seven runs from the second over. It's 6 runs in fact, so it's 19 for no loss. Nepal Police Club.
होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
That's a single off the first delivery from Rupesh Singh. He has been a real find, I think, during this tournament.
good fast bowling all-rounder. You don't see this kind of all-round ability in Nepal cricket especially. They have a handful.
Yeah, he's taken 7 wickets in the tournament so far and made a few handy contributions with the bat, but his 46 not out against armed police was the innings that actually secured their semi-final spot. So been a big part of this side.
Yeah, of course, that innings against APF, scoring 46 not out, and also he took 2 wickets in that particular match. So he has been impressive with his all-round abilities. He has been taking wicket consistently. Jam-packed crowd in Narayani Nangasala cricket ground.
Bowling some really tight lines early here, Rupesh. Just a leg by that he's conceded in this. He's just not giving them any room. Tight to the stumps. This time he strays a little bit down the leg side, but I'll just take a single.
Yeah, has been consistent with his line and length pacing in his first over, not giving any kind of room to the left-hander Dilip Nath. He's bowling his last ball to Sunil Dhamala. So it has been a good start for Nepal Police Club. It's already 21 for none.
Oh, and that one stayed a little low, I think. What an outstanding over from Rupesh Singh. He's put the brakes on. 2 leg byes coming from it. End of the third, it's 21 for none.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
He's got him first ball. Pawan Saraf. Well, the change in bowling works. manages to tickle the off stump. Bails go flying, and the first wicket falls. Hear how delighted the crowd are as Dilip Nath walks back to the pavilion. 17 from 14, it's 21 for 1.
Amit Shrestha coming in, promoted up in the order. He used to open for Nepal Police Club a few years back, but now he's batting lower down the order. But today he's promoted to number 3.
Nice turn there for Pawan. That's really set things alight, that wicket, that first ball from Pawan Saraf. There could be a run out here. There could be a run out. I think there is a run out. He was slow off the mark. We're going to go upstairs and check. But from our vantage point up here, it looked as though he could be in trouble. And in fact, he's already walking off. So we will wait for confirmation. Now, the only 2 reasons that the umpires can call on the help of the match, or the third umpire, is for a run out and a stumping. Don't think it'll take him long to make that decision.
Yeah, easy decision for the umpire. So after a good start, Nepal Police Club had lost their 2nd wicket in the quick interval. And that's given. Easy decision to make. And it's Sunil Dhamala departs after scoring 2 runs. It's 22 for 2, Nepal Police Club.
Shankarana, the new batter in. And what an over this is from Pawan Saraf. Wicket first ball. They've got the run out for 4th ball. Still has 1 to go.
Single to end the fourth over. Successful over for Pawan Saraf. 2 wickets. It's 23 for 2, Nepal Police Club after 4. Left-arm spinner comes in. Good change of bowling so far by the captain Suraj Patel. Good comeback after that run out. Nepal Police Club is in pressure now.
They take off for another quick single, herring down the pitch this time. We've already seen a run out in the last over. Police just got off to such a flying start, but that last over by Pawan Saraf has really changed the dynamic of this innings. But Shankar, he's been in good touch.
Man in form, Sankar Rana has been impressive throughout this tournament. Scored 34 not out against UP, 22 not out against APF and 38 not out against Wonders Club Noida. 3 not out innings and he's playing positive cricket in this tournament. So he looks confident coming in this situation.
Tosses it up and he meets it. It just drops short of the boundary. Brilliant work on the boundary rope by Rupesh Singh, flinging that ball back in, saved a certain boundary.
Yeah, that was a good effort by Rupesh Singh. I thought that was going towards the boundary, but at the end, Rupesh managed to hold it back.
He had to have 2 goes at it. Missed the first time, got it the second time. Great work by Rupesh. Beats the fielder, and that's going to run all the way for 4. So Shankar looks like he is in the mood. Aggressive early on as we see the end of the over. And
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
That's the end of the power play. And Nepal Police Club 32 for the loss of 2 wickets.
What an atmosphere we are having here in Narayani Cricket Stadium. More than 10,000 people watching this exciting final between Nepal Police Club and Parsa 11.
Played it down to the mid-wicket region for an easy single.
What a roller coaster it has been throughout the tournament. Parsa 11 winning their first 2 matches, losing 3, and because of that excellent run rate are playing the final today. That was close.
Very well judged single. They were very quick with the calling and get through at the end.
Here is Ranjit. Sankar Rana is the batsman on strike.
Very well bowled, but nicely clipped down to square leg for an easy single. Kiran, I am absolutely loving the crowd here today.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. Throughout the tournament, we have seen a lot of support for home crowd. But today, when they are in the final, look at the enthusiasm. The flags are flying high. There are placards supporting their players and team. They are cheering with every single delivery out there. Like we just see Ranjit ball, a beautiful straightening delivery that didn't bounce much. Took the batsman by the surprise. So yeah, we were talking about the crowd. They have been simply outstanding throughout the tournament. More than 10,000 people are present here in Narayani Cricket Stadium and witnessing what could be a great game of final.
I reckon that's going down the leg side. That has been signaled as leg by. Kiran, I think for Birgunj, this tournament has really been an eye-opener. I think it has been a long while since Birgunj saw a tournament of this magnitude where the national players themselves are involved. And you see the love of the game is present everywhere, in every nook and corner of this country.
Absolutely.
Oh,
There
that's played very well. High and handsome. Goes over the deep extra cover for the 4.
That was wonderfully executed. Shot from Sankar Rana. So end of the over. After the end of 7th, it's 40 for 2.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
I think the weather gods were really kind for the last 10 days. Because Birgunj, generally, it's quite foggy in the winters. And that is exactly what we see today.
Exactly. The weather was so hot just a couple of days ago and it has drastically changed. Oh, that was way outside off stump. But Bond got away with that. He has bowled an excellent first over, conceding just 2 runs and grabbing that one very important wicket.
I really think Pawan has been bowling really well in this tournament. I think he's had some very economical figures as well.
Played it with soft hand for an easy single. So yeah, it's very important that when you are not getting the boundaries, keep on rotating the strike, keep that scoreboard ticking on and on. Remember, we are in the finale of this PCC 2023.
Oh, that's high and handsome. That's high and handsome. That's a fly the way maximum. Shankar batting beautifully.
That was a great shot in it. Let's have a look. In one knee goes over the top and the ball was gone. A great display of batting. He even posed a bit for the camera as well. Great effort by Shankar Rana. He's looking dangerous out in the middle.
Another high shot. This can be caught at the boundary, and it is going for the glory, but it is caught on the boundary.
Wonderfully caught under pressure. That was a very vital wicket. I was telling you, Shankar Rana was looking really dangerous. And after that six, maybe it has boosted his confidence to another level. And he went for another shot. Couldn't get the timing as he would have liked and happened to lose his wicket.
Absolutely, Kiran. And Shankar, who was batting very well, goes out for 19 of just 12 balls. And the score is 47 for the loss of 3 wickets. So the new man in, the wicketkeeper Arjun Saud, and Pawan getting another crucial breakthrough for the Parsa 11.
He's having quite a match in here. Pawan Sharaf.
Gets off the mark straight away with a nice flick down towards mid-wicket.
Yeah, we were talking in the last over about how this tournament has impacted big ways in the cricketing fraternity for Birgunj and the areas nearby. Of course, since the beginning of the tournament, I've been seeing lots of small kids being in the ground, playing in the nets. And it is a great boost for cricket in this region. So that concludes over number 8. The score is 48 for 3.
होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Flying has never been about planes. It has always been about people and about bridging the distance between them.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Samshad, the new bowler, into the attack. I think this phase is going to be really, really crucial for Parsa. They would like to dry up the runs because, as we all know, Nepal Police Club has a good batting lineup.
Yes, absolutely. They've got depth in their bowling lineup. And Samsad Manchuri has been really effective for Parsa throughout the tournament. Goes for a wild delivery. Signaled as wide by the umpire. So the local boy, very popular in this part of the world. The crowd are cheering for him with every single delivery. That's what we've been seeing throughout.
That's another wide. That's another wide. Trying to bowl around that off-stump line. He knows Arjun is very strong on the leg side.
So with that, extra 50 comes up for Police Club.
Oh, very good ball. That was very well bowled.
And the keeper has stomped without the ball in his hand.
Suraj, who's also captaining the Parsa 11 today. So gentle full toss played down to the long off area for an easy single.
So Arjun Saud and Amit Shrestha just taking their time, settling themselves.
That's played well towards the mid-wicket area, but the fielder out there stops it to a single.
They've got the luxury of taking their time because Nepal Police Club went to a flyer. They utilized the power play, and with the fall of the wicket, they can't afford to slow down. Still, the current run rate is 6.12. It's a very healthy run rate, considering how the tournament has progressed so far.
Absolutely, Kiran. Kiran, what do you reckon, seeing the tournament so far, what would be a good score?
Well, in the first match, we saw that it was not that hard to get runs. The batsmen were able to hit the boundaries and go over the top. So the ball's coming very nicely onto the bat. So somewhere around 130, 140 can be expected out of this pitch today.
Oh, that was well tried, but the ball running down towards the point boundary, and that's a 4.
Very well hit. Boundary, he just took his time, caught the ball really late, rushed towards the boundary, and that's the end of the over.
Ranjit continuing. And I think Amit has to get a move on here. He's playing on 7 out of 16 deliveries with a lot of batting lineup to come. Oh, that's very well bowled, and that's gone. Just as I was saying, Amit has to get a move on. He edges one to the keeper, and that's a fine, fine catch by the captain.
Yes, that was a very thin edge. He was trying to cut the ball again, missed it completely, and a great gather there from the keeper and the keeper, Suraj Patel. Amit Shrestha departs for 7. The score is 56 for 4.
फुटबलरको लागि ट्रेनिङ नै सबै थोक हो म आफूलाई तेज स्मार्ट र एक्युरेट बनाउन सधैँ पुस गरिरहन्छु तर ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा मात्रै हुँदैन सबैतिर हुन्छ घरमै पनि डिस होम फाइबरनेटलाई म मेरो टिममेट अनि कोचलाई जस्तै भरोसा गर्छु यसको स्ट्रिमिङ क्वालिटीले विदेशकै इन्टरनेट चलाए जस्तो महसुस हुन्छ म जस्तै फास्ट स्मार्ट र रिलायबल डिस होम फाइबरनेट कनेक्सन लिनुहोस्
Dish Home FiberNet.
ब्याङ्कको सिओको रूपमा मेरो जिम्मेवारी छिटो भरपर्दो र गुणस्तरीय सेवा दिनु हो डिस होम फाइबरनेटको उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले ग्राहकहरूलाई हामीले छिटो र छरितो सेवा दिन पाइरहेका छौँ डिस होम फाइबरनेट जस्तो उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले नै आजको डिजिटल युगमा नेपालको सम्भावनाहरूको ढोका खोल्दै विकासको लहर ल्याउनेछ डिस होम फाइबरनेट इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर मात्र नभएर समृद्धिको सहयात्री हो
Dish Home FiberNet.
So with the fall of that wicket, Captain Arif Sheikh has made his way into the middle. And in the meantime, the players took Pepsi drinks break as well. So it's getting really interesting. They have got runs on the board, but they have been losing wicket one after another.
Oh, that's very well bowled again. But the Captain Arif gets off the mark. Kiran, I reckon a 120 kind of a score here in the finals. I think it would be very, very competitive.
It will be indeed. And another thing is the pressure of the game will be on Parsa 11 as well when they come out to bat. A quick couple of wickets can change the whole scenario of the game in no time. So it will be a very interesting chase for Parsa. But they have to get runs on the board first, Nepal Police Club.
Very well bowled, very well bowled. And Kiran, I think we've seen that for some reasons, Parsa batting unit hasn't clicked as they would have liked to in this tournament.
Wait, tried to go over the top, missed it completely. Yes, you're absolutely right. The thing with them has been their bowling has been the real strength, equally supported by their fielders. But yes, batting area has been in a shade of grey for them throughout the tournament. 102, if I'm not wrong, is the highest score so far in the whole tournament. So coming into the final, they would love to restrict Police Club in as low a score as possible.
Played down towards the long off area and call for a second. That's a very, very good calling by Mohammad Arif Sheikh. And with that, we come to the end of the 10th over. And Nepal Army Police Club is at 59 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Dish Home FiberNet भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home FiberNet.
Flying has never been about planes. It has always been about people and about bridging the distance between them.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Rupesh comes into the attack. He bowled one over, which was a maiden. I think Rupesh has been the pick of the bowler for Parsa 11.
He has been outstanding throughout the tournament. He was the actual hero in the semi-final against Army. He was the one who rescued his team when they were in a dire situation. So a lot of credit goes to this gentleman for Parsa playing in the finals today.
Slightly down the leg side. RF wants to take a double, but now, rightly so. That could have been a disaster.
So we are already halfway down the mark in the first innings. The score is 60. So they are going on at 5.9 runs per over. So 120 looks gettable, but it's equally important that they save the wickets. The crowd are here supporting their local team, their local heroes, and it's wonderful to see Parsa growing their cricketing community. And a live example is here at Narayani Cricket Stadium.
Very good line and length. Easily tapped it down towards the point region.
So Captain Arif Sheikh is in the middle. I'm sure he has passed some masses towards on south as well. That's why they are not trying to go for big shots there. They are just rotating the strike, taking that ones and twos and maintaining that run rate, which is very important.
Very well said. Arif is an experienced player with international exposure. And he knows, he's seen wickets fall in a heap here. We saw it yesterday against Nepal Army. How they collapsed.
Rupesh is bowling in a very disciplined line and length. He is not trying to do anything fancy. He's just dropping the ball in the right areas and let pitch do the rest. And he's not making it comfortable for a batsman to cut loose and play those shots that they would love to. So looking at the projection, the current score will get them to 115, 7 and over will get them to 135. That will be more than what they will ask for.
Fine. That's played fine, and that's a boundary.
He was, as I was telling, he was very disciplined with his line and length. He tried to do something different here. So pitch the ball towards middle and leg, and batsmen of Arif's caliber, you don't take those chances. Look at that. A beautifully flicked up the wrist, gone towards the fine leg for a fly Dubai 4.
That's a beautiful single. It's very well run. Played it with soft hands and keeping the scoreboard moving. That's what experience is.
Absolutely. Arif Sheikh has had the experience of playing in international arena. He has been in cricketing fraternity for quite some time now. So all those experiences has grown himself as a matured cricket personnel. And look at all these crowds. The local boy, they will be cheering for Arif Sheikh because remember, he is local in here too. Though he is playing from Police Club, there'll be a lot of hootings for him. So with that is the end of the over. After 11, it's 66 for 4.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Is back with his final over, 1 for 17 so far. Beautiful delivery. Just a hint of movement turn for him in there. Arif was trying to go for a big shot, missed it completely.
Very good turn. Gently played it towards the gully region for a single.
Hasim Mansari, the fielder there in jersey number 15. So Ranjit has done a decent job for his side here, conceding just 18 runs in his 3.2 overs. Looking at the fact that they are going somewhere around 6 runs and over, he has done a fantastic job for his sides.
Absolutely, absolutely. Another dot ball. I think he would love to finish with another wicket. I think that would be very, very crucial for Parsa 11.
So that's the beauty of having an experienced captain in the middle. He's regularly going to Arjun South and talking to him, just telling him to calm down, keep going, follow his instinct, go on with his strength and play accordingly. They don't need to do anything fancy at this moment because they need a partnership.
Absolutely. I think they realize, I think Arif realizes this is the last over of Ranjit. And if they do not give him a wicket, Arjun can really get the runs from the other bowlers.
There he comes. That took even Arjun by surprise. That ball bounced and he was committed to its shot but had to adjust it at the very last moment. And it went for a single.
Another single, and that finishes the 12th over. 69 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
To the attack. Welcome Virat to the comment box. What do you make out of this finals?
Thank you, Saurabh. It's been a great support to the local team. Also, if you look at Nepal Police Club squad, it is led by Arif Sek. He's also the local guy. So, exciting to see good number of crowd, 5,000-6,000 around Narayani Rangasala. It's been a great sight to a cricket fan. So, I hope it will be an exciting contest.
Absolutely, Virat. Absolutely. It will be an exciting contest. That's a dot ball. I think Parsa would really want to string out some dot balls.
Takes a single and he wants to, but ignored by Arjun Sal. So Arif Sheikh and Arjun Sal, two experienced batsmen in the middle, and then they know the exact value of their wicket. So they're just hanging out there, making a partnership. They're not losing more wicket at this stage. Yeah.
That's played down towards cover. Want to go for a double, and I think they'll make it. They have made it. Poor throw from the deep.
Anil Shah and Captain Suraj Patel doesn't look happy with that effort.
It's a short ball played down to covers.
And that ends the 13th over. It's 74 for 4 Police.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Out of the 15th over, Shamshad coming on to bowl this one.
Watchful Arif and Arjun South exactly know what needs to be done in this kind of situation. They needs to hold a bit.
That's an under edge for a single. I have a feeling Arif will be going big in this over. I really feel he's going to go for a big one.
They're well set in the middle now, so he has every right to go after the bowler.
Oh, that's a midfield. Could have easily been a run-out chance, but at the end, it's an easy single. Just look at the crowd. They're everywhere. That's a wonderful crowd. They're fitting in everywhere they find a place. That's played over the covers. Would not go for the boundary. Stopped it. Keeps it down for 2.
That is ball far outside the off stump. Loose delivery, but could not make full use of it. Not in full control to play that shot. It was way outside the off stump.
Oh, that's long and high and handsome. That's a maximum. Straight down the ground.
Beautifully connected by Arjun South. Boundary, fly Dubai, flying 6. Nicely connected. It was full length delivery. And executed so well, Arjun South.
I think we have lost the ball to one of the fans in the crowd. Umpires come out with a new set of balls. I feel if we do not get a wicket or two in the next couple of overs, we are going to see some really, really big hits today.
They're getting some momentum, Nepal Police Club. And wicket in this period, they could make a comeback. Even a couple of wickets at this period of time. So Parsa 11 is trying for the wicket. Single to end this over. 10 runs from the third over of Samsad. It's 91 for 4 after 15, Nepal Police Club.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
So we enter the last 5 overs of this innings. And it's been a wonderful partnership between Arjun and Arif. 33 runs of just 35 balls so far.
There are 56 for 4 in the 10th start of a 10th over. But now the Nepal Police Club looks in a good position. So last 5 over would be interesting to watch.
Oh, that's a bye. That's a bye. Parsa 11 would like to stop these runs.
It would not be easy to chase if they made 120 plus runs in this wicket. It is likely to be made if they go like this.
Oh, that's in the air, but will fall safe for a single. Absolutely, Virat. It will definitely not be easy because I'd like to bring to the notice that Parsa has only crossed the 100-run mark twice in this tournament. One was because of Rupesh Singh's dashing batting. So it's not going to be easy, but who knows?
Converts it into 2 and 2 runs taken. So runs are coming from Nepal Police Club. Momentum at the end.
Absolutely, I think they need a moment of brilliance, maybe in the form of good fielding, a good run out. Oh, that can be out. Just as I said, Arjun has lost his wicket straight down to the throat of long off fielder.
Much needed breakthrough for Nepal, Parsa 11. Well set batsman Arjun South departs. Saifullah strikes for Parsa 11. And the right time, 26 runs. Arjun South. It's 95 for 5. Nepal Police Club.
The new man in, another international player of repute and really loved by the fans. Harakiri. That is a wicket out of nowhere. And my, is it the set batsman, Arif, the captain, walking back to the pavilion?
A wicket brings another wicket. And Arif saying, safe, well set batsman departs. Being run out.
Ah, that's a disaster. That's a disaster for Nepal Police Club. And Parsa would feel they are very, very lucky to get this one. Big wicket goes.
The looks in a hurry. Nepal Police Club. Arif Saif departs after a good partnership. Scored 16 runs. 2 wickets in the 16th over. That's 96 for 6 after 16. Nepal Police Club.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
So Rupesh Singh is the change bowler replacing Saifullah. So Saurabh, you have been the local boy here. You have seen lots of tournaments. Have you seen crowds something like this ever before in this part of the world?
No, Kiran, I think I told this earlier as well. I think it's so heartening to see this kind of crowd turning up for a tournament like this. It really means a lot for the local administrators, the local cricket association.
Yeah, the love for cricket in this part of the world has been really amazing. I'm very sure it's not just people from Birgunj, people from Kalaya and the places nearby have poured in, and they are still coming in. The numbers are adding up in every second. So the love for cricket has been amazing. As we can see from our commentary box, people are hanging in the walls wherever they can and enjoying this beautiful final of PCC 2023.
Absolutely, Kiran. And that is what we want from tournaments like these. Oh, it really gets the fans together. It really brings out the talent, the local talent, for a lot of these young players, the domestic players, to rub shoulders with the international players of repute. It really brings a lot of value and experience to them as well.
Absolutely, Saurabh. Cannot agree more on that. So this will give a lot of boost to Cricket Association of Parsa as well. I'm very sure they'll be organizing much more tournaments like this in the near future.
Oh, that's a no ball. I think that's slipped out of his hand.
It's a beamer way above the waist high of the batsman. So free hit coming up, the first free hit of this PCC 2023 finale.
Absolutely, I think Parsa has done really well with that last over. 2 wickets, 2 set batsmen, more importantly, gone back to the pavilion. And they would want to make the most out of this.
Here is pitching, full toss delivery. Hammered over the boundary for a fly Dubai maximum. That was a gift on offer for the batsman Rashid Khan there. A juicy full toss, and batsman of Rashid's caliber, he's not going to miss it.
Absolutely made the most out of the free hit.
Free hit cannot get easier than this, can it?
That was a good comeback by Rupesh.
That's exactly what he was trying to do in previous 2 balls. He was aiming for that block hole region where he can cramp the batsman, but completely went the other way around, costing him 7 runs of a single ball. He had been really disciplined before this over. Mind you, just went for 8 runs in his 2.
Oh, bowl him. Bowl him. That's a comeback and a half.
Beautiful delivery to get rid of Rashid Khan. That ball was pitched in good length. Just a hint of movement, angling into the batsman, cramped him, and the bails went flying. Very, very well executed ball after going for that massive six. So Rashid Khan falls for 7 of 5. The score is 104 for 7.
The new man in, Sher Malla, the left-hander.
So 3 more deliveries to go in this over for Rupesh. After going for that massive six, he came back beautifully to get rid of Rashid Khan. So the left-hander is on strike.
Very well bowled, right in the channel outside the off stump.
Rupesh Singh has really emerged as one of the raw talents in this tournament. Has bowled pretty well so far, and with the bat he was amazing the other night.
Another good ball played down to the third man region for a single. Kiran, I think it was his innings with the bat that got Parsa through to the semi-finals. They were almost down and out.
No second thoughts on that. He was the key player. He played the anchor role to guide his team towards knockout. And the way he played that innings shows the sort of maturity he is getting in after playing this tournament.
Oh, that's very well bowled. A slow one that the batsman could not pick it. And at the end of the 17th over, it's 106 runs for the loss of 7 wickets.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Flying has never been about planes. It has always been about people and about bridging the distance between them.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
You from here till the end of the first innings.
Look at that. They are jammed in everywhere. Anywhere they can get a view of the action. So Fuller having to do his own fielding there. Yeah, they are hanging off the rafters around us on the commentary box, so the back of the stands for the public ground next door, and there are people who are climbing all over. It's quite a sight.
Yeah, I was just looking outside and there are thousands of motorbikes parked in the parking area. The stadium just next to us is half filled with motorbikes. From Combox, what we can see is all the heads all around the ground. People are climbing the walls wherever they can get the view of this finale.
It goes in the air, but there's Fielder under it. And it's caught easily. It's another wicket. 8 down. Sharmila, well, he went for the big one. Didn't get it. Saifullah strikes.
That ball went up in the air. He couldn't time it the way he would have liked to. Took the leading edge. And guess what? It's Rupesh Singh again grabbing that catch. So very disappointing. Sharmila returns to pavilion for 1. It's 107 for 8. So it's Sagar Jakal replacing Sharmila. Saifullah has bowled brilliantly, Melinda, today. 2 for 14 in his 3.2 overs.
Quick single. And a shy at the stumps, but they are safe. Yeah, he has terrific bowling from Saifullah. They've been treating him with a lot of caution. And it was Rupesh Singh with the shy at the stumps there. He cannot stay out of the game. He has been a jack in the box in the field. He's taken a catch. Brilliant bowling. But so is this man, Saifullah.
Lucky there. The ball was drifting towards leg side. The batsman connected it, but just couldn't get the timing. Some shot there. Stopping the batsman. So, the big smasher, the big boy, Karan Casey, is in strike.
And in the end, it's just a little paddle round the corner, similar to the previous ball. Straying down the leg stump. End of the 18th, 109 for 8. I was all excited. There is still one ball left.
Beautifully bowled. Hint of bounce in there for Saifullah. He finishes his spell for 4 overs, 2 for 16. It's 109 for 8.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Well, I said you can't keep Rupesh Singh out of the game, and he's back here to bowl his last. Wow. Something always happens when Rupesh Singh is involved.
That ball was pitched in Goodland area and it didn't bounce at all. That took Karan Casey by surprise because we haven't seen much of the deliveries staying low, despite the fact that it's all overcast condition here.
They might pick up another here for the overthrow. No one was backing up. So that'll be a little bit frustrating for Rupesh Singh.
So Karan Casey, the dangerous man, is on strike. The score is in Nelson. Last time I remember we had Nelson, we had fall of wicket. Melinda, what do you reckon it's going to happen this time around?
Everyone has to stand on one leg.
Oi. Well, that's what English people do, isn't it? Whenever the score stays in Nelson, they all stand in 1 foot just to avoid that evil side of the game where most of the batsmen tend to get out. Karan Casey was nearly a victim of that. So, keeper coming up. This is interesting.
Yeah, keeper up to this. It was up to the stumps before. That ball that ricocheted off his knee back onto the stumps. Really just putting pressure on Karan Casey. They know how explosive he can be. So they've brought up the keeper to Rupesh Singh. They're not allowing him to move out of his crease. He can't come down and charge him. And there's also that nagging little presence of a keeper just hanging over his shoulder. This is really impressive stuff. Not easy to keep up to a bowler like this.
Not at all. Here is Rupesh Singh, a loosener. It was a juicy full toss. Karan Casey will not miss onto those occasions. Smacked it over the wickets for a massive fly Dubai 6.
Yeah. Great contest. You can only hold him for so long, Karan Casey. He's been desperate to get a ball he can put away, and a full toss obliges nicely.
That was nearly a no ball. Just an inch above would have cost them another free hit. Sensible batting. Just took a single and kept the strike. After 19, it's 118 for 8 with 1 over to go.
होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
People are everywhere today, on top of roof, though the weather is very cold, using all their protective gears and clothes that they can. Some of them are even watching the game with their helmets on. It's all happening here. Nepalese flags flying high, lots of placards supporting their players. That can be a bit risky, climbing up in there. That little kid really has to be careful. But look at the love for cricket in Birgunj. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, some brave young souls who have climbed up on top of those little stalls.
The passion for cricket, the hunger for watching their heroes playing in the middle. This is the beauty of this gentleman's game of cricket. So Pawan Sharaf will be bowling his final over. 3 overs, 2 for 14 so far. Score 118 for 8 with Karan Casey on strike.
Pawan took a wicket with his very first ball. As we just have a little delay here, not quite sure what's going on. Having a word with the umpire.
There's definitely something happening. The umpire and the fielders, maybe they are communicating about something that's happening in the field. We'll find out very shortly.
A lot of discussion going on. Unhappy about something, but can't quite work out what it is. Oh, Anil Shah is definitely not happy. I'm wondering, I wonder if he wanted to keep. I don't know. Did he want the over? There was a lot of animation between Suraj and Anil Shah. Suraj replaced Anil Shah as the keeper halfway through this tournament.
All we can do is make the guesswork from here in the comm box, Melinda. We'll try to find out after the first innings. Here is Pawan. Karan went up and over. That's a handsome, handsome fly, Dubai maximum. The game was halted for a while, but it doesn't bother Karan Casey. Look at that shot. Made room for himself. Goes up and over. And it's a beautiful six.
Yeah, just went with the spin, helped it on its way. He's such a destructive batter, Karan Casey. Vastly experienced, powerful broad shoulders. It's a nice little comeback from Pawan.
He's a clever campaigner, Pawan Sharaf. He's varying his line after going for that six. He bowled a slower delivery, just a bit flighted, just trying to lure Karan Casey.
Goes again. He goes again. And it's all the way. It's another huge shot. Karan Casey. He was frustrated earlier, but he's not taking a backward step now. The crowd love it.
That's what he's been known for. He's been known as a destroyer, a finisher, and he has done it in several occasions for his country as well. Living up to his mark is Karan Casey.
He's got the chance. He's got 3 more balls. He's got the chance to take them above 140 with a few more powerful shots. And he does it again. Izzy is under it. Fielder under it, but no. It spills into the crowd. Wow. Karan Casey is on fire.
And he is making his captain's dream come true. Before the game, I had a little chat with Arif, and he said he would love to have 140 plus on board and pressurize the opponent. That's exactly what Karan Casey is doing here.
Oh, it's a full toss. And again, 4 sixes in the final over, and there's still 1 ball remaining. No one can stop Karan Casey.
Take a bow, Karan. 6.666 so far with a ball remaining in this first innings. It's all happening here in Narayani Cricket Stadium, Parsa.
Well, he's not going to get 6. And a fielder is going to ensure it's not 4. They're coming back for a third. And what a finish to the match. Fireworks at Narayani Stadium, courtesy of the bat of Karan Casey. Astonishing. 40 of 17 balls.
And look at him, he doesn't show much emotion, does he? He is as calm, as composed as he was when he came to bat first. So at the end of 20 overs, Nepal Police Club has put a very fighting score of 145 runs. Pawan Sharaf went for plenty, 4 sixes and a couple. So 26 runs final over. Let's have a look at their batting lineup. Arjun South started very well with 26 along with Dilip Nath. Then in the middle order, Shankar Rana and Arif Sheikh played sensibly. And look at that, 17 ball, 40 runs for Karan KC. Take a bow, Karan. That was an entertaining inning. That was a bold inning. And most importantly, that was the innings of the finals.
So for Nepal Police, the bowling, Fuller and Pawan took 2 wickets apiece and 1 each for Rupesh and Ranjit. Saifullah was very economical, going at just 4 and over. So was Ranjit. But that explosive hitting at the end just saw those figures blow out a little bit. And the equation for the grand finale of the Pro Club Championship. Parsa 11, the local side, need 146 runs from 20 overs. We'll see some highlights and we will be back shortly for the chase.
फुटबलरको लागि ट्रेनिङ नै सबै थोक हो। म आफूलाई तेज स्मार्ट र एक्युरेट बनाउन सधैँ पुस गरिरहन्छु। तर ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा मात्रै हुँदैन, सबैतिर हुन्छ, घरमै पनि। डिस होम फाइबरनेटलाई म मेरो टिममेट अनि कोचलाई जस्तै भरोसा गर्छु। यसको स्ट्रिमिङ क्वालिटीले विदेशकै इन्टरनेट चलाए जस्तो महसुस हुन्छ। म जस्तै फास्ट, स्मार्ट र रिलायबल डिस होम फाइबरनेट कनेक्सन लिनुहोस्।
Dish Home FiberNet.
ब्याङ्कको सिइओको रूपमा मेरो जिम्मेवारी छिटो, भरपर्दो र गुणस्तरीय सेवा दिनु हो। डिस होम फाइबरनेटको उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले ग्राहकहरूलाई हामीले छिटो र छरितो सेवा दिन पाइरहेका छौँ। डिस होम फाइबरनेट जस्तो उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले नै आजको डिजिटल युगमा नेपालको सम्भावनाहरूको ढोका खोल्दै विकासको लहर ल्याउनेछ। डिस होम फाइबरनेट इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर मात्र नभएर समृद्धिको सहयात्री हो।
Dish Home FiberNet.
राष्ट्रिय तथा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय खेलाडीहरू जुन आज यहाँ यो भूमिमा देखिएको छ, यो भूमिबाट देखिँदाखेरि सम्पूर्ण युवाहरूमा एउटा चाहिँ म पनि सन्दीप दाइ जस्तो, करण दाइ जस्तो, विपिन दाइ जस्तो कहिले खेल्न सक्छु आफ्नो भूमिमा भन्ने सबैलाई एउटा मनमा एउटा भाव बोकेको पनि छ। र यो अहिले यो जुन क्रिकेट यहाँ भइरहेको छ, जुन दर्शकको क्रेज र आजको दिनबाट यो यहाँको झन् क्रिकेट फर्स्ट आउँदै जानेछ। किनकि यो क्रिकेट यहाँ चाहिँ धेरै लामो समय अघि पनि भने धेरै लामो समय पछिको यो प्रो क्रिकेटले चाहिँ एउटा फेरि पुरानो बिरगन्जले ताजापन ल्याएको चाहिँ मैले महसुस गरेको छु। र यहाँको क्राउड हेर्दाखेरि तपाईँ हेर्नु सक्नुहुन्छ एउटा डोरीलाई कति अनुशासित भएर बसेको छ। हामी ट्यु ग्राउन्डमा हेर्नुहोस्, पूर्वाधार नभए पनि जुन पूर्वाधारमा बसेर दर्शकले जुन एउटा माया दिएको छ नेपाली क्रिकेटलाई, साथ मलाई लाग्छ मधेसमा पनि प्रत्येक जनताले, प्रत्येक क्रिकेट प्रेमीले हेर्नुहोस् एउटा डोरीको र खेलाडीको एकदम नजिकबाट, जबकि तपाईँको 1-2 हातबाटै छुन सकिन्छ खेलाडीलाई, तर एकदम अनुशासन भएर बसेर जुन म्याच हेरेछ, यो नै आफैमा एउटा मधेसको क्रिकेट कस्तो अवस्थामा छ भने तपाईँ यसलाई बुझ्न सक्नुहुन्छ।
हजुर, र यसै सन्दर्भमा कुरा गर्नु पर्दाखेरि होइन, क्रिकेटको विकेन्द्रीकरणको लागि चाहिँ प्रो क्लब च्याम्पियनसिपको चाहिँ महत्त्व के छ जस्तो लाग्छ यहाँलाई? कतिको ठुलो भूमिका खेलेको छ जस्तो लाग्छ यहाँलाई? र आउने दिनहरूमा क्रिकेट एसोसिएसन अफ नेपालको तर्फबाट चाहिँ यसैको लागि चाहिँ के कस्ता कदमहरू चालिने र कस्ता कस्ता प्रयासहरू गर्ने चाहिँ योजना छ?
होइन, प्रो क्रिकेटले चाहिँ एउटा दर्शकले जुन एउटा माया जुन देखाउनु भएको छ, पक्कै पनि नेपाली क्रिकेट सङ्घ क्यानलाई पनि काठमाडौँ मात्र केन्द्रित नभएर केन्द्रित बाहिर पनि हुनुपर्छ भन्ने चाहिँ सलङ्ग यो दर्शकले देखाइ नै सकेको छ। र रह्यो कुरो नेपाली क्रिकेट सङ्घ क्यानले पनि भर्खरै पिएम कप भैरवामा, काठमाडौँमा, विभिन्न ठाउँमा काठमाडौँ बाहिर ल्याउने प्रयास पनि गर्दैछ। र हाम्रो जुन टिम छ त्यसले पनि उहाँहरूले पनि हामी सबैले चाहिरहेछौँ कि कमसेकम क्रिकेट नेपाल बाहिर हुँदाखेरिको दर्शकको क्रेज र दर्शकको माया जुन देखिएको छ, त्यो असाधारण नै रूपले चाहिँ सम्पूर्ण खेल प्रेमीहरूको भावनालाई बोक्ने प्रयास क्यानले पक्कै पनि गर्नेछ।
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद, र फेरि पनि बिरगन्ज आएर चाहिँ कार्यक्रमको शोभा बढाइदिनु भएकोमा फेरि पनि धन्यवाद
छ। र हामी चाहिँ खेलाडीलाई आर्थिक रूपमा बलियो कसरी होस् भन्ने चाहिँ अब हाम्रो पनि चाँडै नै बोर्ड बैठकबाट चाहिँ जुन क्यालेन्डर र वार्षिक बजेट पनि खेलाडीको हकितमा हुनेछ। धन्यवाद।
Well, that was a quick chit-chat with the Vice President of Cricket Association of Nepal, Roshan Singh. So yes, now we're going to get back to the heat of the match. It's the finale, so I hope you guys are enjoying. Brace yourself because there's more and more to come.
$146 runs to win for Parsa 11. In the finale of Pro Club Championship 2023 is the second edition. First ball wicket. Imran Sheikh has to depart. What a brilliant start for Sagar Dakal. First ball wicket. Fly Dubai wicket for Nepal Police Club. in the first delivery of the second innings. What a start for Nepal Police Club. Imran Sheikh departs for Golden Duck. It's none for one. Parsa 11.
The captain comes to the crease on the second ball of the innings. After incredible start. Wicket first ball. Sagar Dakal continues. And there's an appeal. They're going to go upstairs for the stumping. Wow. It could be 2 in 2. What an incredible start. And captain coming to the crease with his side in early trouble. And he's missed one first up. They look pretty confident, do the police players. But we'll have to wait and see.
I think he's back in his crease.
It looks like the toe of his shoe had just managed to slip back behind the line. Here's another angle. And yeah, it does look from that angle even more so that he's managed to get back safely.
A good piece of wicket keeping by Arjun South. But that should be an easy decision to make for the TB umpire. He's well back in time in the crease.
Just waiting to get that confirmation from the third umpire. As I've explained a couple of times during this tournament, there's no big screen here at Narayani Stadium, so the players don't get to see the replay, but there we go. The walkie-talkie's done the job, the signal's there. But boy, oh boy, what a start, Virat. Just managed to keep the toe of his shoe behind the line. Lots of excitement first up.
He has been impressive behind the stumps throughout this tournament, Arjun South. Straight to the fielder, Sankar Rana. Interesting to see how they're gonna make use of the power play over, because 46 runs is the challenging total in this wicket. So it needs to make full use of power play. Good piece of turn. Beautiful bowling, Sagar Dakal to begin with.
He gets hold of that one. And it goes all the way. Lovely shot. So counter punch by Suraj.
Excitement for the local crowd. Eventful first over. Suraj Patel hitting first 6 of this innings, showing his intention in the power play over. It has been eventful first over.
To beat the outside edge of the bat. No, it doesn't. It's got the edge. Wow, what a start this is from Saga. Furious with himself is the captain, Suraj. But the end result is he has to take a long, slow walk back to the pavilion. He doesn't think he's hit it. That's why he looks so unhappy.
Fly the wide wicket for Nepal Police Club. Is completely disappointed, not satisfied with that decision. Suraj Patel departs after scoring 6 runs. It's 6 for 2. Parsa 11.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Bowling from the other end.
Well, they just need to calm things down a little bit out in the middle, Parsa 11. Suraj Patel was very, very unhappy with that decision. Felt he hadn't hit the ball. So he took an awful long time to get off the pitch, but it doesn't matter because the scoreline remains the same, 2 wickets down. So the rebuild starts in just the second over.
I think that's inside A's. And that's the worst possible start for Parsa 11, but still Anil Shah, man in form, is still there with Asab. Anil Shah. Outside A's. Takes a single, going for a second run. Takes it comfortably at the end.
There wasn't much urgency from the fielder there. They should have only really got 1, I think, on that occasion, but in the end, they'll take the 2.
Left and right hand combination, because left arm is spinner from the both the end. That's why they've sent left hand batsman in the. And third wicket for Nepal Police Club. Lalit Rajbangshi strikes. What a start for Nepal Police.
Incredible stuff. It's all going horribly wrong for the home side. Ashab Hussain departs for 2. It's 9 for 3. They're in. Oh, first ball turn away from the right-hander. There we can see some of our lovely friends down there having fun with the crowd. Yeah, Pawan Saraf went for 27 in his final over. 4 sixes from the bat of Karen Casey. Can he make amends here?
And wicket and 3 runs in the second over. It's 9 for 3. Parsa 11. Square leg by Dilip Nath. Anil Shah just facing his second delivery in the third over.
And that is another 6. So we've had 2 in the innings. Scoring shots have been few and far between because the wickets have kept tumbling. But Anil Shah, that was a lovely strike. Doesn't clear the rope by much, doesn't have to.
I think there's a doubt for the umpire. The ball was pitching outside the leg, or even that was bat.
I don't think it was pitching outside leg. It looked like it could have clipped leg stump, but umpire perhaps feeling it was angling down too much. Straight down the ground, and that's 4 runs. Lovely shot from Anil Shah. The falling wickets are not stopping him from going on the attack.
Using his bottom hand, Anil Shah scored his second boundary in this over.
Stayed low, stayed very low. That's a nasty one. Some little tricks in this pitch.
Swept for a single. And that ends the third over. It's 20 for 3. Parsa 11. 8 runs from 102 balls. It's 20 for 3, Parsa 11. Single to start the over. Interesting fact is, Anil Shah and Pawan Saraf both used to play for Nepal Police Club, and recently they left Nepal Police Club and is now playing for their province, Madhes province. And in this tournament, they are playing for Parsa 11. Both used to play for the Nepal Police team.
I don't know if you can hear it at home, but boy, the crowd is deafening. There is a lot of excitement here. The team's in trouble.
Single to continue. They have been watchful. Both of the experienced batsmen both played for Nepal national team. Anil Shah and Pawan Saraf. So the experience, two batsmen in the middle, and they needs to stay there. Good use of wrist, but no any run for Anil Shah. Two local boy, Anil and Pawan. Lots of expectation for the two local stars. And Anil Shah has been impressive in this tournament with his wicket keeping, his bowling and batting. He has been to India to sharpen his skill recently, and he looks different after that visit. Waited and played with the straight bat.
And the difficulty here is that with 7.5, more than 7.5 required and over, Anil Shah is going to have to keep being aggressive. They can't afford to lose more wickets. And they have, and it is Anil Shah trapped in front. It's a disaster for Parsa 11. The fourth wicket to fall. And it was the man who looked most likely to take on this towering run chase. But Lalit, he has his second. The wicket of Anil Shah falls for 13 runs, and it's 22 for 4.
फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Over for the team. It's 22 for 4. Parsa 11 is in big trouble. Pawan Saraf is now joined by Hasim Ansari, the most experienced batsman in the squad.
Well, we saw Pawan Saraf bowl the last over of the previous innings to Karan Casey. And he smashed him for 4 sixes. Pawan Saraf, well, his side would dearly love him to maybe do the same in return.
That would be interesting, Mele.
Yorker first up. Yeah, Karan Casey. 5 sixes in the last 8 balls of the innings. It was a glorious sight to behold, unless you're a Parsa 11 fan.
Uphill, but I think it was going down the leg side, but it was a close call. Starting with 2 Yorker, Karan Casey has been exceptional to start with. Impressive with his batting. 4 sixes in the final over of Pawan Sarraf. Interesting to see if you would love to repeat that against Karan Casey, bowling in the power play.
A hint of away swing, I think, on that delivery. So Karan Casey, here are those sixes that he hit at the end. Absolutely astonishing it was to watch. Complete destruction is what he had on his bat.
I think it was surprising for me. Off spinner bowling the last over. Pawan Sarraf showed the confidence with questionable strategy to bowl off spinner in the last over, and when Karan Casey is on strike,
again the appeal. They're appealing everything. Yeah, and there was a big discussion, an animated discussion involving Anil Shah and Suresh Patel and Pawan Sarraf. And I wondered at the time if it might be that Anil Shah wanted to bowl the final over himself. He didn't seem very happy at all.
they didn't have other option. Anil Shah bowled over in the power play, and Pawan Sarraf has got the experience, but bowling in the last over is always tough for the off spinner. When there was a batsman like Karan Casey, who is well known for his monster hit in the last overs, he has been impactful player in the last few overs.
And that required run rate is suddenly soaring because this over has yielded no runs. So this is their issue. They have to find a way to start scoring. And they're going to have to find a way to start reaching the boundary. Single off the last ball of the over. It was a good one from Karan Casey. 5 gone, 23 for 4.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
So we are here for the final over of the Action 8 power play. Parsa 11 really struggling here at 23 for 4. Ser Mullah is introduced into the attack by Captain Arif Saik. Starts off well. Pitched in line. Just a hint of movement for him. And Pawan plays it with respect for no run. Here comes Sermola, smashed him. Beaten both of the fielders and balls racing towards boundary for a fly Dubai 4. A beautifully executed shot. Timed it perfectly, played it along the ground, and the ball rushed towards the boundary.
Made room for himself and boundary for Pawan Saraf, and gets a single after that boundary. Pawan Saraf scored 6 runs now and looked very focused. He's the one who should lead this innings. He has got all the experience, and Asim Ansari is at other end, now on strike. The most experienced player of Parsa 11. He has been playing more than a decade. Asim Ansari already played for Nepal under 19 team back in 2012. He has been an important member of Madhya province team. He has been playing the franchise leagues of Nepal. So Asim Ansari batting at number 6. A lot of responsibility in these two batsmen.
Here is Shermalla, played off the back foot by Pawan for no run. So the nightmare for Parsa 11 continues in the power plays. They have struggled throughout in most part of the power play. Saying that, Pawan goes high and is caught in the boundary region. Shermalla strikes in his very first over, and the wickets are crumbling here for Parsa 11. Really struggling now with the loss of Pawan's wicket. That's the 5th wicket down for them.
Nicely caught by Dilip Nath at long on boundary. And end of Pawan Saraf. And what a start for Nepal Police Club, dominating in this match with their batting, and now from the beginning with the ball. And Pawan Saraf departs.
Pawan departs for 7. Perishes again in the last ball of the over. Karan Casey continuing his second over. Played it with soft hands for no run. Asim Ansari is the batsman on strike. A lot of responsibility lies in his soldier, but the target from here for Parsa 11 looks very, very tough. Karan Casey bowls the next ball. Asim Ansari played it in the air. They have to be really careful about their shot selection here. So Parsa 11 trying their level best to stay in this competition. In the grand finale of this Pro Club Championship 2023. So Alfaz is in strike facing Karan Casey. The crowd has gone silent in here. They all came to support their national heroes, but has been, and it's given. The nightmare continues. Another wicket falls. Alfaz facing the first ball, trying to flick the ball, missed it completely. And the finger goes up, so he's out LBW for a knot. The 6th wicket falls down of Parsa 11. The target here, from here, looks very gloomy for them. Look at that. He's gone for not. Parsa 11, 30 for 6.
होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Is on number 8. He was the man who rescued Parsa in the last game of league. Straight of the mark in the very first delivery. So yeah, I was talking about the target that Parsa are chasing 146 runs. 6 wickets have already been fallen just for the score of 31. They really are struggling here in the middle. They have got support from the home crowd. Even the crowd has got silent here. Here comes Karan Casey. A slower disguised delivery. Batsman completely deceived. He didn't have any clue what was happening in there. Another dot ball. Hasim Ansari was the batsman on this occasion. Here is Karan with the last ball of his over. Drifted into the pads, but that ball was angling towards leg side. So, no danger there. So, after the end of 7 overs is 31 for 6.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Flying has never been about planes. It has always been about people and about bridging the distance between them.
Over the weekend, there was a hint of turn for him. So played it with open face. Karan Casey will cut the ball off. So just a single on that occasion that brings Rupesh Singh on strike. He will be facing the informed Sagar Dakar. Sagar has gone for a run but has taken those 2 valuable wickets. As I was just telling you, just gone through the batsman. A little bit of turn. Rupesh was trying to play in the straight line. The turn did the trick for him. And the 7th wicket falls for Parsa 11.
Disappointing start from Parsa 11. The worst start in the final. They lost their 7 wickets. And Rupesh Singh gone for 3. It's 33 for 7, Parsa 11.
New batsman. Things are not looking good for Parsa at all. The target now seems next to impossible. There he goes again. Same delivery, same result. How many times has Sagar Dakal done this in this tournament? 4th wicket for him. Parsa 11 are not learning from their mistakes at all.
Sagar Dakal on a hat-trick, back-to-back wicket. 4th wicket for the left-arm spinner. He has been impressive, exceptional. And Samsad Mansoori gone for a duck. It's 32 for 8, Parsa 11.
In despair now.
Sagar Dakal on his hat-trick.
The fields come up. Everyone is around that batsman. Saifullah, he's under immense pressure. Can Sagar Dakal produce the first hat-trick of the tournament, Virat? We need to wait and watch. Last 2 deliveries, he had ball exceptional well. A bit of flight, a bit of turn, beating the batsman completely. Here he comes for the hat-trick ball. Sagar Dakal. Well balled. And batsman just defended it back to the bowler. It didn't wish to take any chance. All the fielders were surrounded in there for that hat-trick delivery. 4 wickets he scalped today. Look at that line and length. Like he's not offering anything whatsoever for the batsman, and especially when tailenders are batting. It's a very tough job to play against the caliber of Sagar Dakal.
2 wickets in his 3rd over. Sagar Dakal. It's 32 for 8, Parsa 11 after 8.
नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Wickets and Parsa 11 really struggling. People have slowly started to leave the stadium in disappointment.
Umpire is not interested.
Even Karan Casey was not very keen. It was rather a very optimistic appeal. So turned down by the umpire. Karan Casey is laughing. Look at the body language of Police Club. They are very relaxed and they deserve every bit of it. They played like a champion today. Batted wonderfully and their bowling performance today has been exceptional.
Credit goes to Karan Casey. His 40 runs from 17 balls, hitting 5 sixes. The last 8 balls of the first innings, 4 sixes in the last over. That gives the momentum to Nepal Police Club side. So they're carrying this momentum throughout this innings.
He's bowling equally well. 2.2 overs, 1 for 4. It's his tidy bowling figures looks like.
Now it's the competition between Sagar Dhakal and Karan Casey, who will take the player of the match, player of the final award. Karan Casey has been played an exceptional inning with his bat, already taken a wicket. And Sagar Dhakal already taken 4 wickets, giving 19 runs in his 3 overs, still 1 over remaining.
Completely missed it, had no clue. That was close, Virat, but the umpire was not interested. Talking about the bowling performance of Police Club, Sagar Dhakal bowled exceptional spell today. He went for runs, mind you, in his first spell. He was smashed over the top for a 6. But despite that, he has come back strong, and that's been his strength, his mentality, and his knack of taking wickets. He broke the backbone of Parsa 11, taking 4 of those important wickets.
Going down to the third man boundary, the first single, little fumble. There was Shermalla. This has been a one-sided contest so far. Nepal Police Club has been dominating in this final of Pro Club Championship Season 2.
Parsa 11 still needs 110 runs from here. That looks very, very gloomy from where we are standing at the moment with the scoreboard. That concludes over number 9. Parsa 11, 37 for 8.
होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Flying has never been about planes. It has always been about people and about bridging the distance between them.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Huge number of crowd is still watching this contest.
Sagar Dhakal, this name has been nightmare for Parsa 11 today. Still deceiving the batsman with his spin A great bowling effort. Comes down the wicket, tries to go over the top, but adjusted and played down the ground for a single. So Sagar Dakal in his final over, 3 balls to go in this over, full for 20 so far. Beautifully bowled. Batsman didn't have any clue about that, so left it alone in the safe pair of hands of the keeper.
Disappointing batting performance so far. Already lost 8 wickets. Parsa 11. Looks so difficult now for them. Now they're looking to bat as deep as possible. Asim Ansari and Saifullah Ansari brothers in the middle.
From here, it just looks like formality of the game for Parsa 11. They have not been able to build up any partnership whatsoever. So that concludes a fine bowling spell from Sagar Dakal. 4 for 22 in his 4 overs. A wonderful display of spin bowling. After 10, halfway through, Parsa 11, 41 for 8.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Flying has never been about planes. It has always been about people and about bridging the distance between them.
डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ म जस्तै
Dish Home Fiber Net.
फुटबलरको लागि ट्रेनिङ नै सबै थोक हो। म आफूलाई तेज स्मार्ट र एक्युरेट बनाउन सधैँ पुस गरिरहन्छु। तर ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा मात्रै हुँदैन, सबैतिर हुन्छ, घरमै पनि। डिश होम फाइबर नेटलाई म मेरो टिममेट अनि कोचलाई जस्तै भरोसा गर्छु। यसको स्ट्रिमिङ क्वालिटीले विदेशकै इन्टरनेट चलाए जस्तो महसुस हुन्छ। म जस्तै फास्ट, स्मार्ट र रिलायबल डिश होम फाइबर नेट कनेक्सन लिनुहोस्।
Dish Home Fiber.
ब्याङ्कको सिइओको रूपमा मेरो जिम्मेवारी छिटो भरपर्दो र गुणस्तरीय सेवा दिनु हो। डिश होम फाइबर नेटको उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले ग्राहकहरूलाई हामीले छिटो र छरितो सेवा दिन पाइरहेका छौँ। डिश होम फाइबर नेट जस्तो उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले नै आजको डिजिटल युगमा नेपालको सम्भावनाहरूको ढोका खोल्दै विकासको लहर ल्याउनेछ। डिश होम फाइबर नेट इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर मात्र नभएर समृद्धिको सहयात्री हो।
Dish Home Fiber Net.
Is the new bowler replacing Karan Casey. They are not showing any urgency. It's the final match of the tournament. Parsa 11 in deep hole of trouble here.
Asim Ansari and Saifullah just hanging out there.
Honestly, there isn't much to expect from Thailanders as well, looking at the pitch and how beautifully they've been bowling. Just the batsmen out there are just hanging their bats onto the ball, trying to play as deep as possible. They are happy taking the singles and rotating the strike where possible, but even that has been a tough job for them. They are really struggling here. So it is going one-sided only. That is to our police club. Just saying that Hasim decided to open his arms, played it in the air. The ball's rushing towards boundary. Sankar Rana fields it. So 2 more runs added to the total.
This has been a difficult tournament for the batsmen. Only 3 half centuries has been scored in this tournament. First one by Dilip Nath, followed by Kusal Malla. Pradeep Ari scored a half century.
He goes over the top and, as usual, straight to the hands of the bowler. Karan Casey does no mistake there, and that was the end of Hasim Ansari. He goes for 9, and the 9th wicket perishes for Parsa 11. There is no way they are going to come back and win this game. So just the formality left. He's gone for 9. The score is 45 for 9. Rashid Khan strikes in his very first over. And the last batsman for Parsa 11, could you believe it? Just at the mere score of 45. Chasing the mammoth total of 146, comes into bat. Ranjit Kumar, the left-arm spinner from their side. And here is Rashid Khan. Cleaned him up. An easy win for Police Club here. The players are rushing. The crowd have run into the ground. Look at that. Ooh. There has been ground evasion from the supporters of Police Club. They rushed into the ground as soon as the game was over. We're talking about Parsa 11. They have been defeated by exactly 100 runs.
Comfortable victory for Nepal Police Club. And congratulations to them for winning the 2nd edition of Pro Club Championship in Narayani Rangasala Cricket Ground.
That was a great bowling display by Nepal Police Club, and they are the champions of Pro Club Championship 2023. Take a bow, Nepal Police Club. They played like champions, they fought like champions, and they are indeed victorious like champions. Here in Parsa, Birgunj, it has altogether has been one-sided game for Police Club. Let's have a look at that final wicket. Perfect Yorker, cleaned him up, and the off stump goes flying. Look at the celebration, look at the joy in the face of the players. A great tournament comes to a great end. A wonderful, wonderful display of cricket here in Pro Club Championship 2023.
What a great tournament it has been. The support from the local crowd has been exceptional throughout this tournament. And talking about the final match, it was a bit one-sided, but what a sight. It's been a great tournament, great beginning for Nepal cricket. Cricket coming out from the Kathmandu Valley. First edition was happened in Vairava. Second edition is in Birgunj. And the support from the local crowd. We have to respect love for cricket in Parsa, Birgunj.
Let's have a look at the batting display. Not much to talk about there. Anil Shah was the highest scorer with 13 runs. Hasim Ansari with 9. Apart from Anil Shah, none of the batsmen could even score in double digits. And at the end, Parsa 11 perishes at 45, losing all their 10 wickets.
Disappointing batting. Anil Shah scored 13 runs. No other batsman could score in double figure. Disappointing. And if you talk about bowling, Sagar Dakal, the left-arm spinner, has been exceptional, taking 4 wickets. Lalit, another left-arm spinner, taking 2. Rashid Khan, take 2, coming in the last. And Karan Casey and Sher Mullah grabbing a wicket each. So exceptional bowling performance from Nepal Police Club.
From Nepal Police Club, Karan Casey, the magnificent batting, 40 of just 17 deliveries, equally well supported by Arjun South, 26 run a ball. For Parsa, Saifullah was pick up the bowlers, taking 2 wickets for 15. Pawan was expensive, 2 wickets for 41 runs in chase. Parsa 11 all out for 45 runs. Anil Shah was pick up the run scorer, scoring 30. Sagar Dakal for Police Club, 4 wickets for 22, and Lalit Rajbansi and Rashid Khan taking 2 wickets each and 1 wicket for Karan Casey.
Standout performance from Karan Casey, 40 from 17, and Sagar Dakal, 4 wickets, giving 22 runs. That's it. And Nepal Police Club won by 100 runs to win the second edition of Pro Club Championship, happened in Birgunj.
So we'll have the highlights first, followed by the presentation with Melinda. So from Combox, your friend Virat and Kiran will sign off. Thank you for watching us.
घर कहाँ हो भन् घर कहाँ
त मैले चाहिँ अहिलेको कुरा चाहिँ पत्तै नै
लास्ट टाइम पुनबहादुरजीले घर जितेर घरै त हामी दिन गएको
ई सेवा मनी ट्रान्सफरबाट ई सेवा वालेटमा पैसा पठाउँदा काठमाडौँमा नयाँ घरै जित्ने मैले चाहिँ पत्तै नै
नपत्याए राजेश दाइलाई सोध
ए भनेपछि मैले राजेश दाइलाई सोध्नु पर्ने तिमीहरूले के गर्छ मलाई थाहा छैन यो ल्याएर यहाँ राख्ने नपत्याए राजेश दाइलाई सोध ओरिजिनल चाहियो ओरिजिनल डुप्लिकेट त्यस्तो हालत भइहाल्छ
मान्छे हुँ मान्छे तर त जस्तो सुरको लागि शङ्कर हुँ तर त जस्तो सुरको लागि शङ्कर हुँ
ए भाइ ओरिजिनल विदेशबाट ई सेवा मनी ट्रान्सफर मार्फत ई सेवा वालेटमा पैसा पठाउँदा काठमाडौँमा घर जित्ने मौका
पत्ते दादा पत्ते
फुटबलरको लागि ट्रेनिङ नै सबै थोक हो म आफूलाई तेज स्मार्ट र एक्युरेट बनाउन सधैँ पुस गरिरहन्छु तर ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा मात्रै हुँदैन सबैतिर हुन्छ घरमै पनि डिस होम फाइबरनेटलाई म मेरो टिममेट अनि कोचलाई जस्तै भरोसा गर्छु यसको स्ट्रिमिङ क्वालिटीले विदेशकै इन्टरनेट चलाए जस्तो महसुस हुन्छ म जस्तै फास्ट स्मार्ट र रिलायबल डिस होम फाइबरनेट कनेक्सन लिनुहोस्
डिस होम फाइबरनेट
ब्याङ्कको सिओको रूपमा मेरो जिम्मेवारी छिटो भरपर्दो र गुणस्तरीय सेवा दिनु हो डिस होम फाइबरनेटको उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले ग्राहकहरूलाई हामीले छिटो र छरितो सेवा दिन पाइरहेका छौँ डिस होम फाइबरनेट जस्तो उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले नै आजको डिजिटल युगमा नेपालको सम्भावनाहरूको ढोका खोल्दै विकासको लहर ल्याउनेछ डिस होम फाइबरनेट इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर मात्र नभएर समृद्धिको सहयात्री हो
डिस होम फाइबरनेट
क्रिकेट मेरो बच्चैदेखिको प्यासन थियो जसले मलाई अविस्मरणीय क्षणहरू दिनुका साथसाथै विश्वास र साझेदारीको महत्त्व सिकाएको छ जीवनमा पनि विश्वास र साझेदारी उत्तिकै महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छन् यसैले मैले रोजे डिस होम फाइबरनेटको कनेक्सन मेरो टिममेटहरूसँगको साझेदारी जस्तै एकदम भरपर्दो छ
डिस होम फाइबरनेट
के तपाईलाई थाहा छ मेरो व्यस्त सोशल लाइफ र प्रोडक्टिभिटीलाई म कसरी मेन्टेन गर्छु मलाई चाहिन्छ रिलायबल र सही कनेक्सन। डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ, म जस्तै।
डिश होम फाइबर नेट।
एक सफल लगानीकर्ताले समयमा लिने स्मार्ट डिसिजनको ठुलो महत्त्व हुन्छ र डिश होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई सधैँ अगाडि रहन मद्दत गर्छ। डिश होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई शेयर बजारको उतार चढावसँग सधैँ जोडिराख्छ र सबै इन्फर्मेसनहरू सहजै उपलब्ध गराउँछ। डिश होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई रियल टाइम इन्फर्म डिसिजन लिन ठुलो मद्दत गरेको छ। मलाई शेयर मार्केटसँग सधैँ कनेक्ट गराइराख्ने उत्कृष्ट माध्यम डिश होम फाइबर नेट नै हो।
डिश होम फाइबर नेट।
फुटबलरको लागि ट्रेनिङ नै सबै थोक हो। म आफूलाई तेज स्मार्ट र एक्युरेट बनाउन सधैँ पुस गरिरहन्छु। तर ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा मात्रै हुँदैन, सबैतिर हुन्छ, घरमै पनि। डिश होम फाइबर नेटलाई म मेरो टिममेट अनि कोचलाई जस्तै भरोसा गर्छु। यसको स्ट्रिमिङ क्वालिटीले विदेशकै इन्टरनेट चलाए जस्तो महसुस हुन्छ। म जस्तै फास्ट, स्मार्ट र रिलायबल डिश होम फाइबर नेट कनेक्सन लिनुहोस्।
डिश होम फाइबर नेट।
ब्याङ्कको सिइओको रूपमा मेरो जिम्मेवारी छिटो, भरपर्दो र गुणस्तरीय सेवा दिनु हो। डिश होम फाइबर नेटको उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले ग्राहकहरूलाई हामीले छिटो र छरितो सेवा दिन पाइरहेका छौँ। डिश होम फाइबर नेट जस्तो उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले नै आजको डिजिटल युगमा नेपालको सम्भावनाहरूको ढोका खोल्दै विकासको लहर ल्याउनेछ। डिश होम फाइबर नेट इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर मात्र नभएर समृद्धिको सहयात्री हो।
डिश होम फाइबर नेट।
क्रिकेट मेरो बच्चैदेखिको प्यासन थियो, जसले मलाई अविस्मरणीय क्षणहरू दिनुका साथसाथै विश्वास र साझेदारीको महत्त्व सिकाएको छ। जीवनमा पनि विश्वास र साझेदारी उत्तिकै महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छन्। यसैले मैले रोजे डिश होम फाइबर नेट। डिश होम फाइबर नेटको कनेक्सन मेरो टिममेटहरूसँगको साझेदारी जस्तै एकदम भरपर्दो छ।
डिश होम फाइबर नेट।
के तपाईलाई थाहा छ मेरो व्यस्त सोशल लाइफ र प्रोडक्टिभिटीलाई म कसरी मेन्टेन गर्छु? मलाई चाहिन्छ रिलायबल र सही कनेक्सन। डिश होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ, म जस्तै।
डिश होम फाइबर नेट।
एक सफल लगानीकर्ताले समयमा लिने स्मार्ट डिसिजनको ठुलो महत्त्व हुन्छ र डिश होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई सधैँ अगाडि रहन मद्दत गर्छ। डिश होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई शेयर बजारको उतार चढावसँग सधैँ जोडिराख्छ र सबै इन्फर्मेसनहरू सहजै उपलब्ध गराउँछ। डिश होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई रियल टाइम इन्फर्म डिसिजन लिन ठुलो मद्दत गरेको छ। मैले सेयर मार्केटसँग सधैँ कनेक्ट गरेर राख्ने उत्कृष्ट माध्यम डिस होम फाइबर नेट नै हो।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
फुटबलरको लागि ट्रेनिङ नै सबै थोक हो। म आफूलाई तेज स्मार्ट र एक्युरेट बनाउन सधैँ पुस गरिरहन्छु। तर ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा मात्रै हुँदैन, सबैतिर हुन्छ, घरमै पनि। डिस होम फाइबर नेटलाई म मेरो टिममेट अनि कोचलाई जस्तै भरोसा गर्छु। यसको स्ट्रिमिङ क्वालिटीले विदेशकै इन्टरनेट चलाए जस्तो महसुस हुन्छ। म जस्तै फास्ट, स्मार्ट र रिलायबल डिस होम फाइबर नेट कनेक्सन लिनुहोस्।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
ब्याङ्कको सिओको रूपमा मेरो जिम्मेवारी छिटो, भरपर्दो र गुणस्तरीय सेवा दिनु हो। डिस होम फाइबर नेटको उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले ग्राहकहरूलाई हामीले छिटो र छरितो सेवा दिन पाइरहेका छौँ। डिस होम फाइबर नेट जस्तो उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले नै आजको डिजिटल युगमा नेपालको सम्भावनाहरूको ढोका खोल्दै विकासको लहर ल्याउनेछ। डिस होम फाइबर नेट इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर मात्र नभएर समृद्धिको सहयात्री हो।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
क्रिकेट मेरो बच्चैदेखिको प्यासन थियो, जसले मलाई अविस्मरणीय क्षणहरू दिनुका साथसाथै विश्वास र साझेदारीको महत्त्व सिकाएको छ। जीवनमा पनि विश्वास र साझेदारी उत्तिकै महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छन्। यसैले मैले रोजेँ डिस होम फाइबर नेट। डिस होम फाइबर नेटको कनेक्सन मेरो टिममेटहरूसँगको साझेदारी जस्तै एकदम भरपर्दो छ।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
के तपाईलाई थाहा छ मेरो व्यस्त सोशल लाइफ र प्रोडक्टिभिटीलाई म कसरी मेन्टेन गर्छु? मलाई चाहिन्छ रिलायबल र सही कनेक्सन। डिस होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ, म जस्तै।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
एक सफल लगानीकर्ताले समयमा लिने स्मार्ट डिसिजनको ठुलो महत्त्व हुन्छ र डिस होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई सधैँ अगाडि रहन मद्दत गर्छ। डिस होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई सेयर बजारको उतार चढावसँग सधैँ जोडिराख्छ र सबै इन्फर्मेसनहरू सहजै उपलब्ध गराउँछ। डिस होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई रियल टाइम इन्फर्म डिसिजन लिन ठुलो मद्दत गरेको छ। मैले सेयर मार्केटसँग सधैँ कनेक्ट गरेर राख्ने उत्कृष्ट माध्यम डिस होम फाइबर नेट नै हो।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
फुटबलरको लागि ट्रेनिङ नै सबै थोक हो। म आफूलाई तेज, स्मार्ट र एक्युरेट बनाउन सधैँ पुस गरिरहन्छु। तर ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा मात्रै हुँदैन, सबैतिर हुन्छ, घरमै पनि। डिस होम फाइबर नेटलाई म मेरो टिममेट अनि कोचलाई जस्तै भरोसा गर्छु। यसको स्ट्रिमिङ क्वालिटीले विदेशकै इन्टरनेट चलाए जस्तो महसुस हुन्छ। म म जस्तै फास्ट स्मार्ट र रिलायबल डिश होम फाइबर नेट कनेक्सन दिनुहोस्।
Dish Home Fiber Net.
To the post-match presentation for the big final of the Pro Club Championship here in beautiful Birgunj, where we've been joined by a brilliant crowd who are all still hanging around after the final match between Nepal Police and Parsa 11. In the presentation party today, we have Jay Prakash. He is Jay Prakash Saraf, the treasurer of Parsa Cricket Association. Thank you very much, Jay. And of course, we would like to thank all of our wonderful sponsors who've helped put this tournament together and our CSR partner, ActionAid. So first of all, we're going to get up to the presentation Suraj Patel, captain of Parsa 11. Thank you, Suraj. It was a magnificent effort to get to the final for you, but what went wrong today?
Thank you, but I speak Nepali. हामीले ट्राई गरेको र राम्रो टुर्नामेन्ट इभेन्ट भएको छ हाम्रो ग्राउन्डमा, हाम्रो ठाउँमा। यसले हामीलाई धेरै नै सिक्ने वातावरण बनाइदियो र एउटा राम्रो ओपोनेन्ट टिमसँग हामीले खेल्न पायौं। त्यसले गर्दा हामीले अहिले धेरै कुराहरु सिक्न पनि पायौं र हामी राम्रो गर्छौं आउने दिनमा यो भन्दा बेटर।
Well, commiserations on the result. What about the support in Birgunj, all the fans who have come along? What's it been like to play in front of them?
यहाँको दर्शक धेरै नै उत्साहित हुन्छ र क्रिकेटको लागि धेरै माया गर्नुहुन्छ हामीहरु सबलाई र क्रिकेटलाई यहाँ माया गर्ने दर्शक र हामीले यहाँसम्म सपोर्ट गर्नलाई म उहाँहरुलाई धेरै आभारी छु पर्सा जिल्लाबाट र उहाँहरुको माया र स्नेह चारैतिरबाट पाइरहँ भन्ने हामी आशा राख्छौं।
Well, thank you very much and congratulations on a wonderful tournament.
Thank you, sir.
That is the Parsa 11 captain Suraj Patel. Next up, we're going to get the winning captain of the final, Arif Sheikh. Arif, a lot of fans for you, local boy, and you've won the trophy. How does that feel?
Before proceeding, I would like to thank our local crowd as well as the organizers, Jorai Sports and Parsa Cricket Sangh for making this tournament happen. And obviously I would like to thank my teammates, our coaching staffs who gave their more than 100% to make this possible to become the champion.
It was a brilliant match from you. That first innings, you got a real bonus at the end, didn't you, from Karan Casey?
Yeah, no doubt. He played a brilliant inning. His run was crucial for our team, and with that, we were able to win today.
Yeah, and backed up by your bowlers as well. That was an incredible start they gave you.
Yeah, no doubt. Our spinners knows their job very well because they have read their condition and they bowl really well.
Well, it was a terrific match for you, a terrific tournament for you. What does it mean to be able to lift this trophy?
First of all, I would like to thank the organizers, Parsa Cricket Sanghs, and it was important because there was a lot of time that the tournament hasn't happened in the Birgunj. So I would I would like to thank the Parsa Cricket Sangh and Jorai Sports.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You had a wonderful 9 days and I hope you enjoy the win.
Yeah, being a local boy, I enjoyed a lot.
Terrific. We'll see you back here for the later presentation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so time for the player of the match. Probably no surprise, with 40 runs in just 17 balls and a wicket as well. It is Karan Casey. Okay, we'll get Karan over. Congratulations on the award. I'll get you to face out that way for me. What was going through your mind when you were batting out there? It was 5 sixes in the last 8 balls. Incredible performance.
Yeah, you know, we have a good start, so it's a little bit difficult in the wicket as well. So I'm very clear about my role. You know, I have to big shots. I have to go for the big shots. Score at least 20-25 runs in the last 2 overs. So That's my plan.
You looked like you were getting frustrated there at first. You couldn't get away, but once you got that first 6 away, it was like you couldn't stop hitting them. What was it that was the key for you?
I think in this wicket, you can't go for every ball. I think it's a little bit difficult if you found some here and there. But if you found the right length, you can score more runs. That's my idea.
Well, you certainly scored those runs. It was a wonderful performance, very entertaining the crowd. You must have enjoyed what you were getting from the crowd.
Yeah, it's very special. I think the best people I found from all over the Nepal, the way they love the team, the players, I think it's very special. And I want to thank you, all the Birgunj fans. Dere dhanyavad, all the lovers, and thank you. Keep supporting Nepal cricket.
Oh, they loved watching you bat. Thank you and congratulations. So that concludes the post-match presentation, but don't go anywhere because we'll take a break and we'll be back shortly for the final presentation.
ब्याङ्कको सिओको रूपमा मेरो जिम्मेवारी छिटो भरपर्दो र गुणस्तरीय सेवा दिनु हो। डिस होम फाइबर नेटको उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले ग्राहकहरूलाई हामीले छिटो र छरितो सेवा दिन पाइरहेका छौँ। डिस होम फाइबर नेट जस्तो उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले नै आजको डिजिटल युगमा नेपालको सम्भावनाहरूको ढोका खोल्दै विकासको लहर ल्याउनेछ। डिस होम फाइबर नेट इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर मात्र नभएर समृद्धिको सहयात्री हो।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
क्रिकेट मेरो बच्चैदेखिको प्यासन थियो, जसले मलाई अविस्मरणीय क्षणहरू दिनुका साथसाथै विश्वास र साझेदारीको महत्त्व सिकाएको छ। जीवनमा पनि विश्वास र साझेदारी उत्तिकै महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छन्। यसैले मैले रोजे डिस होम फाइबर नेट। डिस होम फाइबर नेटको कनेक्सन मेरो टिममेटहरूसँगको साझेदारी जस्तै एकदम भरपर्दो छ।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
यस, आई डिड इट। धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद डिस होम फाइबर नेटलाई, जसले गर्दा आज म आफूलाई संसारभर चिनाउन सफल भएकी छु। मैले कहिले सोचेकै थिइनँ मेरो सपना यति छिटो पुरा हुन्छ भनेर, तर यदि डिस होम फाइबर नेटको साथ छ त सबै कुरा सम्भव छ। मलाई यति छिटो स्थापित गर्नु नि डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
के तपाईलाई थाहा छ मेरो व्यस्त सोशल लाइफ र प्रोडक्टिभिटीलाई म कसरी मेन्टेन गर्छु? मलाई चाहिन्छ रिलायबल र सही कनेक्सन। डिस होम फाइबर नेट भरपर्दो र विश्वासिलो छ, म जस्तै।
डिस होम फाइबर नेट।
एक सफल लगानीकर्ताले समयमा लिने स्मार्ट डिसिजनको ठुलो महत्त्व हुन्छ र डिस होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई सधैँ अगाडि रहन मद्दत गर्छ। डिस होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई शेयर बजारको उतार चढावसँग सधैँ जोडिराख्छ र सबै इन्फर्मेसनहरू सहजै उपलब्ध गराउँछ। डिस होम फाइबर नेटले मलाई रियल टाइम इन्फर्म डिसिजन लिन ठुलो मद्दत गरेको छ। मैले शेयर मार्केटसँग सधैँ कनेक्ट गरेर राख्ने उत्कृष्ट माध्यम डिस होम फाइबर नेट नै हो।
Dish Home Fiber Net.
फुटबलरको लागि ट्रेनिङ नै सबै थोक हो। म आफूलाई तेज स्मार्ट र एक्युरेट बनाउन सधैँ पुस गरिरहन्छु। तर ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्डमा मात्रै हुँदैन, सबैतिर हुन्छ, घरमै पनि। डिस होम फाइबर नेटलाई म मेरो टिममेट अनि कोचलाई जस्तै भरोसा गर्छु। यसको स्ट्रिमिङ क्वालिटीले विदेशकै इन्टरनेट चलाए जस्तो महसुस हुन्छ। म जस्तै फास्ट, स्मार्ट र रिलायबल डिस होम फाइबर नेट कनेक्सन लिनुहोस्।
Dish Home Fiber Net.
ब्याङ्कको सिइओको रूपमा मेरो जिम्मेवारी छिटो, भरपर्दो र गुणस्तरीय सेवा दिनु हो। डिस होम फाइबर नेटको उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले ग्राहकहरूलाई हामीले छिटो र छरितो सेवा दिन पाइरहेका छौँ। डिस होम फाइबर नेट जस्तो उत्कृष्ट कनेक्सनले नै आजको डिजिटल युगमा नेपालको सम्भावनाहरूको ढोका खोल्दै विकासको लहर ल्याउनेछ। डिस होम फाइबर नेट इन्टरनेट सर्भिस प्रोभाइडर मात्र नभएर समृद्धिको सहयात्री हो।
Dish Home Fiber Net.
क्रिकेट मेरो बच्चैदेखिको प्यासन थियो, जसले मलाई अविस्मरणीय क्षणहरू दिनुका साथसाथै विश्वास र साझेदारीको महत्त्व सिकाएको छ। जीवनमा पनि विश्वास र साझेदारी उत्तिकै महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छन्। यसैले मैले रोजे
to the final presentation of the Pro Club Championship, the second edition being held in 2023 here in the historical city of Birgunj, gateway of Nepal. Many congratulations, of course, to the winning side of the tournament, Nepal Police Club, and also to the 5 teams who participated with the best spirit of cricket in this Pro Club Championship. It's also an opportunity to thank the tireless efforts of the ground staff, match officials, commentators, volunteers, and everyone involved in making this event a success. As we know, the Pro Club Championship is a travelling tournament, and this second edition coming here to Birgunj is something we are incredibly happy we chose to do. Pro Club Championship would like to thank the Cricket Association of Nepal and Cricket Association of Parsa for sanctioning this tournament and bringing this format to this part of the country. PCC would also like to thank our sponsors Fly Dubai, Pepsi, KFC, Minolta, Suk Villas, Nepal Tourism Board, and our broadcast partners in Nepal, Kantipur TV and CSR partner ActionAid. And now, heading towards the awards. First up, there we're going to have up on the presentation stage, Snevi Chapagain, General Manager of PCC. Thank you, Snevi. She's going to present some tokens of love. And actually, I'm a bit embarrassed about this first one because the first person on the list to receive a token of love is me, Melinda Farrell. So thank you very, very much for that. Thank you. We'll do our pose. I'll get you to hold on to that for me, Snevi. I can't hold that many things at once. Next up, for a token of love, it is the Cricket Association of Nepal. Been wonderful to see so much support for the game in this country. Our next token of love will be presented to the Parsa Cricket Association. been wonderful hosts of this tournament throughout. And it's been brilliant to see the support that there is here in this area. So thanks very much to the Parsa Cricket Association. Couldn't have happened without them. The next token of love goes to Gautam School, right next to the ground here. They've been very generous in all their help with this tournament. So we really appreciate everything done by the school. And our final token of love is presented to NI College. So it's been great to have the support of all the community, all the associations, a huge part of making this tournament a success. Thank you, Snevi. We'd also just like to have a special mention to the other teams that took part in this second edition of the Pro Club Championship. In 6th position, it was UP11 coming all the way from India. In 5th, Armed Police Force. In 4th position, Wonders Club Noida. And in 3rd position, 111 Army Club. Time now for some more awards, and first up to present will be Binay Raj Bandari from Lumbini Province Vice President. So Binay Raj Bandari is going to present the award for the Fly Dubai Super Sixes, and the winner of that, the most sixes in the tournament, 10 of them, from Wonders Club Noida, it's Harshit Sethi. Is Harshit still around? Harshit Sethi. I think he's having trouble finding his way in. We don't have Harshit. So accepting on his behalf is Dilip Ji, who has been a very special friend to us here at the tournament. Okay, next up, it's time for the Fly Dubai Catch of the Series Award. And to present that, we have Mutuja Hawari, Vice President of Parsa Cricket Association. Thanks very much. And the winner of the Catch of the Series, it was controversial, but in the end, for his wonderful catch, for Parsa 11 against Wonders Club Noida, it's Suraj Patel. Brilliant one-handed catch that was. It was absolutely superb. If you haven't seen it, go and check out the highlights. Super catch indeed. Okay. Time now to bring up Manish Singh to present the TB Shah Emerging Player of the Year Award. And the winner of this, very, very popular choice, I do believe this will be, from Parsa 11, it's Rupesh Singh. Rupesh scored 90 runs in 7 innings and took 8 wickets. Not to mention being a gun fielder. Lovely work from you, Rupesh. Congratulations. Fantastic trophy as well. Bright star of the future, no doubt, in Nepal. Okay, time to get Dawud Ansari up to the stage to present the Player of the Series Award. Thank you, Dawud. And the winner of the Player of the Series Award, it goes to Shahab Alam. Shahab Alam. I don't think he's still around. He was here earlier for the Army game. We're still looking for Shahab Alam. He's lost. he's no longer around. He had a wonderful tournament, popular choice, took 19 wickets in 7 innings. Snevi Chapagain is going to accept on behalf of Shahab Alam. Thank you very much. Okay, time for the runners-up trophy for the Pro Club Championship, and that is going to be presented by Imtiaz Alam, the Deputy Mayor. Imtiaz is here? Yes, Imtiaz is here. Welcome to you, sir, Deputy Mayor here. And the runners-up of the 2023 Pro Club Championship, it's Parsa 11. I think we might get Suraj back up. Parsa 11. Can we get the captain up for Parsa 11? Here we go. Suraj Patel back to get the runners-up trophy. They had a wonderful tournament. And it's a terrific trophy too. Wonderful trophies provided for this tournament. Okay, now it is the big moment because it's time to see the winners as they receive their medals. And the winners' medals will be presented by Roshan Singh, the Vice President of Cricket Association of Nepal. Thank you, Roshan. They had a wonderful tournament, and it's time now to bring up the players from Parsa 11 to receive their medals. Here they come. Player of the match in the final goes first. So there was, of course, one more, the captain of Nepal Police Club, all receiving their winners' medals. And now the big one. They've all got their medals, but it is time for the trophy to be presented to the champions of the 2023 Pro Club Championship. It is Nepal Army Club. Here's their captain, Arif Sheikh, up to receive the trophy. Time now for the players to lift the trophy. Joining us for the Pro Club Championships 2023. We'll see you next year.